Major Prophet Tom Chacha of King's Prophetic Church invites you to the Sunday service for praise and worship, prayers, and many more interesting and engaging activities. Join us every Sunday from 8 a.m.
Mwambie Mungu uliniokoa na wewe ulinisema ungeniokoa kwa shida. Leo nataka nione ukinibariki, nataka nione matunda ya wokovu.
The church is located along Manyanja Road, opposite Harambee Sacco in Donholm, Nairobi. For more information, contact us on 0724311610 or find us on all our social media platforms at King's Prophetic Church. King's Prophetic Church, a palace of wonders.
Mungu wangu nakupenda. Bwana wangu nakupenda.
Je, una malalamishi, mapendekezo ama maoni kuhusiana na vipindi vyetu? Pepeta TV tunakupa nafasi ya kuwasiliana nasi na kuwasilisha maoni yako kupitia nambari zetu za simu 0729109092 au kupitia barua pepe almaarufu email pepetatv1@gmail.com. Pepeta TV, tunakupa unachotaka. Je, una biashara ama huduma na ungependa kufanyiwa matangazo? Biashara kama vile shule, hardware, mashamba ya kuuza na zingine nyingi. Tangaza biashara yako leo nasi ili upate wateja zaidi na faida kibao. Wasiliana nasi kupitia nambari zetu za simu 0729109092 ama kupitia email pepetatv1@gmail.com. Pepeta TV, tunakupa unachotaka. Introducing Chamgad Security Company, where protection meets professionalism. Your go-to partner. Our services include guard services, dog patrol, private investigations, intruder alarm security, protocol and security services, event security management, CCTV camera installation, remote controlled gate installation, electric fence and razor wire installation, and close protection services. For reliable security solutions, contact us on 020-800-954 or 0722-437-259 or send us an email on chamgad@yahoo.com. Chamgad, reliable security.
Na mtazamaji, karibu tena, ikiwa ni siku ya Jumanne ambao ni tarehe 28 mwezi wa 7 mwaka 2026. Mtazamaji, hii leo tutakuwa tuangazia masuala ndani ya gazeti ama magazetini, the newspaper. My name is Emmanuel Marwa. Welcome so much our viewers, for those who are watching us from TikTok, YouTube, Facebook and our TV, Pepeta TV. Welcome to our newspaper review. This is the morning blend show from this time until 8 a.m. Welcome. Let us look at the magazine today, the People's Daily magazine, whereby we see President William Ruto's headline, that Ruto's headache. In the People's Daily magazine shows how, most importantly, the two political bigwigs about Sifuna and the face of Rigathi Gachagua, who is the DCP leader, and also the Mwananchi leader, Sifuna, Edwin Sifuna, who is the current Nairobi senator. If you can take a look at it, you can see how the People's Daily have narrated about the story about Ruto's headache. As 2027 draws closer, Sifuna and Gachagua are eroding the president's once solid political strongholds, reshaping Kenya's electoral map and raising fresh questions about his re-election prospects. So this is a People's Daily magazine. It talks about more of two giants in politics, who is Edwin Sifuna, the Linda Mwananchi leader, and also Rigathi Gachagua, who is a DCP leader in the united opposition. Now the People's Daily have come into a big headline, but it really focuses on Ruto's headache. It gives a headache. They tell us about the 2027 draws closer, as Sifuna and Gachagua being eroding the president's one solid political strongholds, whereby President William Ruto's strongholds are being overtaken by the two political leaders. As you can see, if you take a look at the page 4 and 5, you can read the full story on this page 4 and 5 on the People's Daily. Ruto's headache, about Sifuna and Gachagua prospects about 2027 election. And on the top of the magazine, can Kalonzo reverse Kenya's political tide? Can Kalonzo reverse Kenya's political tide? These were now focused on Kalonzo's leadership and Kalonzo's strongholds and Kalonzo strategy on wipe out political party and his political affiliation. It focuses on this, and you will take a look on the People's Daily magazine and have it and get the full story about the can Kalonzo reverse Kenya's political tide, whereby if Kalonzo can be one of the most political person who can reverse Kenya's political. What is your view about this? And also, what is your view as our viewers on Ruto's headache about Gachagua and Sifuna currently situation on political strongholds that have been taken by the two? If you can take a look about the Standard magazine, as we get the review, the newspaper review, it states the headline, Kindiki stripped. Kindiki stripped. It talks about how the President William Ruto has dealt Deputy President Kithure Kindiki his biggest political blow, yet stripping him of the powerful intergovernmental coordination docket and handing it to Prime Cabinet Secretary Musalia Mudavadi. This is what we saw happening previous years in Jubilee government that was headed by former President Uhuru Kenyatta. Now we are seeing it, how Kindiki is being stripped his docket and given to the Cabinet Secretary Musalia Mudavadi. The document obtained by the Standard Medium shows how Kindiki has lost one of the Deputy President's most influential levers of power, a role previously exercised by both Ruto and Rigathi Gachagua. The move comes as UDA reels from its Olkalau humiliation and pressure mounts from within the president's camp to rethink the 2027 ticket. And amid fears, Kindiki has failed to stem Gachagua's growing dominance of Mount Kenya. This is where now you can take a look on page 4, 5, and 6 and read more. Know how Kindiki is being stripped by the government, by President William Ruto. This is the magazine, the Standard magazine, explains how Deputy President Kithure Kindiki's docket has been, some of the duties have been handed over to the Prime Secretary, who is Prime Minister Musalia Mudavadi. Now it comes whereby in Olkalau, where we had re-election, the post-election, and Samuel won against motion, and this has come into a consideration whereby now the government or the UDA party reels from its all-color humiliation and pressure amounts whereby now Kindiki never win in terms of maybe he was given a chance to ensure that he has taken the seat. If we continue with another magazine, as we go ahead, let us look about Taifa Leo magazine. The newspaper in Taifa Leo, it states vita vya mawaziri. Vita vya mawaziri. The headline is vita vya mawaziri, whereby now you can see the face of Kindiki, you can see the face of CS Ruku, and the face of Aden Duale, and also you can see the face of Alice Wahome. These are the CS and the Deputy President Kithure Kindiki. Pale ambapo inasema huku waziri Duale akishambuliwa vikali na waziri Alice Wahome na viongozi wengine wa Mlima Kenya kwa dai la kudhalilisha jamii. Ruku naye amejipata pabaya kwa kutaka Mlima Kenya Mashariki kujitenga na Magharibi kisiasa. Na mtazamaji, hapa ni baada ambapo Ruku ameweza kusikika baada ya siku ambazo zimepita akiweza kutaka eneo la magharibi lijitenge, mashariki lijitenge na magharibi kisiasa katika Mlima Kenya, ambapo ni sehemu kubwa ambayo utapata kwamba Ruku alikuwa akizungumzia kuhusiana na masuala ya Rigathi Gachagua kuunga mkono maeneo hayo, licha kwamba Ruku kutotaka kuendelea na ziara yake ambayo alikuwa ameipanga kufika huko Meru na sehemu za Embu. Mtazamaji, pale ambapo pia Aden Duale analaumiwa na kushtumiwa kuhusiana na matamshi yake dhidi ya jamii ya Gikuyu, pale ambapo aliweza kutaja masuala ambayo yameweza kuingiza, huenda labda tukaitaja chuki ama ikaingiza mgogoro baina ya mawaziri, na pale ambapo unapata Alice Wahome aliweza kumjibu Aden Duale kuhusiana na matamshi hayo. Na pia ukimwangalia Kithure Kindiki pia yupo katikati mwa uwanja, ambaye pia para uwanja kabisa ameweka na chama cha UDA ili kuhakikisha kwamba ngome ya Mlima Kenya imelindwa na bado wako na nguvu kabisa kuhakikisha kwamba kila kitu kiko sawa. Mtazamaji, hayo ni baadhi ya masuala ambayo yameweza kujiri kutokana na kile ambacho tumeweza kukiangazia kwenye gazeti ya Taifa Leo. Na pia ukiangalia gazeti la The Star pia limeangazia Ruto gives out 2 million title deeds in 4 years. Kwa gazeti la The Star magazine states how Ruto has given out 2 million title deeds in 4 years. And some of the people in Kenya, some of the communities have not received it, though 2 million have been given title deeds within 4 years. As we take a look at it, you can take a look at the Star magazine and read more on highlights and title deeds insurance by the government for 4 years. Now it have raised to 2 million title deeds for 4 years since he got into power. As we take a look in other areas, you can see inside Matiang'i, Sifuna and Orengo plot to law question, whereby now in page 7 you can read for yourself in the Star magazine. You can see how now Matiang'i, Sifuna and Orengo have plot to lock the western region. Maybe we can take a short break as we come into our discussion for today, so that we can give out our information and our topical issues on youth empowerment. Already our guests have arrived, so we need to go live and talk about youth empowerment and the other stories on Daily Nation. Billionaire governors have been stated there. You can see the former Mike Sonko, the former governor, and is now currently our waziri or Okoth Obado. We have started Wamatangi have been listed also. Some of the governors have been listed there in the Daily Nation. You can take a look and have a look at it and see how Evans Kidero, former governor, Mike Sonko, Moses Lenokulal, also you can see Fernand Waititu, Kimani Wamatangi, Wycliffe Oparanya, Okoth Obado, and Hassan Joho. Those are billionaire governors. They have been stated, and you can take a look on page 4 and 5 and read it for yourself and get in touch on it and know more about it. Thank you so much, our viewers. Let us take a short commercial break. Then we'll be back with our guest to talk about youth empowerment and know what is taking place in the government and youth forums in this country. We will be back after the short commercial break.
Major Prophet Tom Chacha of King's Prophetic Church invites you to the Sunday service for praise and worship, prayers, and many more interesting and engaging activities. Join us every Sunday from 8 a.m.
Mwambie Mungu uliniokoa na wewe ulinisema ukaniokoa shida. Leo nataka nione ukinibariki, nataka nione matunda ya wokovu.
The church is located along Manyanja Road, opposite Harambee Sacco in Donholm, Nairobi. For more information, contact us on 0724311610 or find us on all our social media platforms at King's Prophetic Church. King's Prophetic Church, a palace of wonders.
Mungu wangu nakupenda, Bwana wangu nakupenda.
Je, una malalamishi, mapendekezo ama maoni kuhusiana na vipindi vyetu? Pepeta TV tunakupa nafasi ya kuwasiliana nasi na kuwasilisha maoni yako kupitia nambari zetu za simu 0729109092 au kupitia barua pepe almaarufu email pepetatv1@gmail.com. Pepeta TV, tunakupa unachotaka. Je, una biashara ama huduma na ungependa kufanyiwa matangazo? Biashara kama vile shule, hardware, mashamba ya kuuza na zingine nyingi. Tangaza biashara yako leo nasi ili upate wateja zaidi na faida kibao. Wasiliana nasi kupitia nambari zetu za simu 0729109092 ama kupitia email pepetatv1@gmail.com. Pepeta TV, tunakupa unachotaka. Introducing Changat Security Company, where protection meets professionalism. Your go-to partner. Our services include guard services, dog patrol, private investigations, intruder alarm security, protocol and security services, event security management, CCTV camera installation, remote controlled gate installation, electric fence and razor wire installation, and close protection services. For reliable security solutions, contact us on 020-800-954 or 0722-437-259 or send us an email on chamgad@yahoo.com. Chamgad, reliable security. SureBid ni jukwaa linalokupa nafasi ya kujishindia chapaa. Pata stock ya biz, voucher, simu, school fees, TV ama pesa ya rent. Weka bid yako, bonyeza *658*1#. Kisha weka kiwango chako kidogo kati ya shilingi 45 na shilingi 50. SureBid, bonyeza ushinde.
The giver of life.
Niliambiwa hii maisha setaki pressure. Ukiwai chance ya kutesa wetesa. Uwanga bad, ngori sana. Uwanga bad.
Burutanga, buruta, piga up, burutanga.
Nyuma ni Muganda, shepu ya kitanga, ngozi ya Kirundi. Chenga goro kawa makungu ni mwendo tumichope kwenye.
Niko busy wezi pata kwenye cellular, tumbo waina haya.
Mimi nikakikam, so sidong panikakija na dokidang. If I can I just put it till I pussy numb. Never catch no disease.
Hello, what's up? It's a boy DEERC mwenyewe hapa. Welcome to Pepeta Reloaded, ndani ya Pepeta TV every Friday kuanzia saa 5 mpaka saa 6 usiku. Yaani usikose, kwa kila youth tupatane hapo. Boom.
Bring it on the table, Leonardo silver plate.
Karibu mtazamaji popote pale ulipo. Bila shaka unakutana na Daktari Ngoso, wataalamu wa tiba asilia. Hii dawa itaweza kusaidia wewe ambaye umekosa kazi, umetafuta kazi muda mrefu, umesoma, inaitwa mvuta. Wewe ambaye huna nguvu za kiume, wewe mwanaume ambaye nguvu zako zinapelea, hii dawa itaweza kukusaidia. Njoo upate dawa hii ili uweze kufanya kazi yako vizuri. Vile vile tuko na pete yetu inayozunguka hapo chini, pete ya maajabu. Tuko na kioo. Njoo uangalie kwenye kioo chetu. Njoo uangalie kwenye kioo chetu uweze kuangalia ni akina nani wanakutendea nini. Tunapatikana kwenye namba yetu ya simu 0718756944. Tutafuta hata kwenye Facebook. Weka Dr. Ngoso utaweza kutupata. Vile vile tuko hata kwenye YouTube. Ukiweka Dr. Ngoso utaweza kupata mambo yetu na mambo gani tunayofanya. Tuko kwenye email. Inapatikana info@gmail.com. Asante sana kwa kunisikiliza. Karibuni.
Major Prophet Tom Chacha of King's Prophetic Church invites you to the Sunday service for praise and worship, prayers, and many more interesting and engaging activities. Join us every Sunday from 8 a.m.
Mwambie Mungu uliniokoa na wewe ulinisema ukaniokoa kwa shida. Leo nataka nione ukinibariki, nataka nione matunda ya wokovu.
The church is located along Manyanja Road, opposite Harambee Sacco in Donholm, Nairobi. For more information, contact us on 0724311610 or find us on all our social media platforms at King's Prophetic Church. King's Prophetic. Una malalamishi, mapendekezo ama maoni kuhusiana na vipindi vyetu? Pepeta TV tunakupa nafasi ya kuwasiliana nasi na kuwasilisha maoni yako kupitia nambari zetu za simu 0729109092 au kupitia barua pepe almaarufu email pepetatv1@gmail.com.
Welcome once again after commercial break. Already our guests have arrived. Karibu sana. Karibu sana bwana Paul. Hapa ndio Pepeta TV. You can introduce yourself probably so that we can have so that we can have a conversation on youth and empowerment. So we will take a short break because of a technical issue so that we can have our own guest have arrived. Our guests Glenn Obonyo have arrived. We need to have him on our set, so kindly let us take a short break so that we can welcome Glenn Obonyi, who has arrived right now.
Major Prophet Tom Chacha of King's Prophetic Church invites you to the Sunday service for praise and worship, prayers, and many more interesting and engaging activities. Join us every Sunday from 8 a.m.
Mwambie Mungu uliniokoa na wewe ulinyesema ukaniokoa shida. Leo nataka nione ukinibariki, nataka nione matunda ya wokovu.
The church is located along Manyanja Road, opposite Harambee Sacco in Donholm, Nairobi. For more information, contact us on 0724-431-610 or find us on all our social media platforms at King's Prophetic Church. King's Prophetic Church, a palace of wonders.
Mungu wangu nakupenda. Bwana wangu nakupenda.
Je, una malalamishi, mapendekezo ama maoni kuhusiana na vipindi vyetu? Pepeta TV tunakupa nafasi ya kuwasiliana nasi na kuwasilisha maoni yako kupitia nambari zetu za simu 0729109092 au kupitia barua pepe almaarufu email pepetatv1@gmail.com. Pepeta TV, tunakupa unachotaka. Je, una biashara ama huduma na ungependa kufanyiwa matangazo? Biashara kama vile shule, hardware, mashamba ya kuuza na zingine nyingi. Tangaza biashara yako leo nasi ili upate wateja zaidi na faida kibao. Wasiliana nasi kupitia nambari zetu za simu 0729109092 ama kupitia email pepetatv1@gmail.com. Pepeta TV, tunakupa unachotaka. Introducing Changat Security Company, where protection meets professionalism. Your go-to partner. Our services include guard services, dog patrol, private investigations, intruder alarm security, protocol and security services, event security management, CCTV camera installation, remote controlled gate installation, electric fence and razor wire installation, and close protection services. For reliable security solutions, contact us on 020-800-954 or 0722-437-259 or send us an email on chamgad@yahoo.com. Chamgad, reliable security. SureBid ni jukwaa linalokupa nafasi ya kujishindia chapaa. Pata stock ya biz, voucher, simu, school fees, TV ama pesa ya rent. Weka bid yako, bonyeza *658*1#. Kisha weka kiwango chako kidogo kati ya shilingi 45 na shilingi 50. SureBid, bonyeza ushinde.
Niliambiwa hii maisha itaki pressure, ukiwahi chance ya kutesa we tesa. Uanga bad, ngori sana uwanga bad.
Burutanga, buruka, piga up, burutanga.
Nyuma ni Muganda, shepu ya kitanga, ngozi ya Kirundi. Chenga goro kawa makungu ni mwendo tumichope kwengora.
Niko busy wezi pata kwenye cellular, tumbo waina haya.
Mimi ni kakikam, so si don't panic kakijana ndokidang. Ifoke na ja pussy la pussy nam. Never catch no disease.
Hello, what's up? It's a boy DEEARCEEDRC mwenyewe hapa. Welcome to Pepeta Reloaded, ndani ya Pepeta TV every Friday kuanzia saa 5 mpaka saa 6 usiku. Yani usikose, kwa kila youth tupatane hapo. Boom.
Bring it on the table, Leonardo Silva plate.
Karibu mtazamaji popote pale ulipo. Bila shaka unakutana na Daktari Ngoso, wataalamu wa tiba asilia. Hii dawa itaweza kukusaidia wewe ambaye umekosa kazi, umetafuta kazi muda mrefu, umesoma, inaitwa mvuta. Wewe ambaye huna nguvu za kiume, wewe mwanaume ambaye nguvu zako zinapelea, hii dawa itaweza kukusaidia. Njoo upate dawa hii ili uweze kufanya kazi yako vizuri. Vile vile tuko na pete yetu inayozunguka hapo chini, pete ya maajabu. Tuko na kioo. Njoo uangalie kwenye kioo chetu. Njoo uangalie kwenye kioo chetu uweze kuangalia ni akina nani wanakutendea nini. Tunapatikana kwenye namba yetu ya simu 0718756944. Tutafuta hata kwenye Facebook. Weka Dr. Ngoso utaweza kutupata. Vile vile tuko hata kwenye YouTube. Ukiweka Dr. Ngoso utaweza kupata mambo yetu na mambo gani tunayofanya. Tuko kwenye email inapatikana info@gmail.com. Asante sana kwa kunisikiliza. Karibuni.
Major Prophet Tom Chacha of King's Prophetic Church.
Na mtazamaji, karibu tena, tuingie kwenye gumzo letu la siku ya leo, ambapo tayari mgeni wetu, karibu sana bwana Glenn. Tuendelee na gumzo letu, maana tayari tulikuwa tumeanza na gumzo na bwana Paul na ukafika, tukasema ni vizuri pia kuungana na sisi. Karibu sana, tuzungumzie masuala ya youth empowerment. Kwa sababu ya muda, kwa sababu kwa kuchelewa kwetu itabidi watazamaji waweze kutuwia radhi kwa sababu ya muda, kwa sababu kumekuwa na mipango na mipangilio. Karibu sana, jitambulisha kwa watazamaji waweze kukufahamu wewe ni nani, maana wamekuwa wakiona kwenye post anasema kwamba tunangoja kuzungumza na bwana Paul pamoja na Glenn. Karibu sana.
Ya, asante sana kwa kukaribisha hapa. Kwa majina naitwa Paul Victor, na mimi ndio mwanzilishi ya Wezesha Youth Initiative. Ni kundi ambayo inaguzia mambo ya empowerment ya vijana. Asante.
Karibu sana bwana Glenn, uweze kujitambulisha kwa watazamaji wetu ambao wanakufahamu.
Kwa majina naitwa Glenn Etiang Obono, ni ndo kiongozi wa vijana na pia mwaniaji wa kiti cha NYC, National Youth Council.
Karibu sana, tuzungumzie mambo na youth empowerment. Kwa hivyo ni swala ambalo pia tumeshukuru sana kuwa na wewe kama National Youth Council. Manake tunatarajia utakuwa kwenye nafasi hiyo, na ni vizuri pia kuzungumzia masuala ya youth empowerment. Na sijui kama ni mikakati gani ambapo serikali imeweza kuweka, labda kwa kwanza tu, manake wengi wanasikia youth empowerment from since wakati ambapo ni wa Moi, wa Kibaki, ukaja pia wa Uhuru Kenyatta. Sasa ni wakati wa Ruto, tunasikia youth empowerment. Na kuna kule kijana ambaye yupo huko mashinani hajapata hiyo empowerment. Labda kwa kwanza tu kwako bwana Paul, unaweza kuzungumziaje kuhusiana na swala hili la youth empowerment?
Sasa youth empowerment Oh, nitaongea kwa lugha ya Kimombo ndio sijabobea sana lugha. So naweza sema our youth empowerment is a national issue that we really need to take serious as a nation. And it's unfortunate that many youth are still struggling outside there. But we have the resources, we have the leaders and various stakeholders who can tackle this. So it's upon everyone to join hands, and we see how we can empower young people to achieve in various spheres of life. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Kwako Bwana Glenn, what is your take on youth empowerment currently? Because now, earlier, some years back, we never see youth empowerment working. What is your take on this?
Yeah, actually, when we talk about the future of this country,
yes,
we as the youth, we are the future.
And
we need to be empowered.
Yes.
But unlike right now in this country, most of the youths are being used as goons. So those few individuals that are trying to help the youths are not actually welcomed by other youths or else with these politicians. So I think what the country should do is to push those 1, 2, 3 individuals that are trying to innovate and implement this youth empowerment initiatives.
Thank you so much. For decades now, we have been seeing the government is coming with some strategy on how they can empower youth. But first of all, we have some funds that are allocated for youth, and currently we don't see these funds are working. None of the youths have come out and tell us where are these funds and how am I going to apply for these funds. And maybe Kwako Bwana Paul Victor, what is your take on these funds that is being given out by the government and yet we are not seeing it helping the youth?
Yes, all I can say is that all these problems are systematic, and by design they are meant to make other people have opportunities while others are languishing in poverty.
Yes.
So it's very unfortunate that for you to access even these funds that are meant for young people, you must have some connection with some powerful people in some offices. So the system is also designed in a way that it's there to make you poor so that you can rely on them throughout. And like now, many people are crying and suffering, talking about the high cost of living. And you find it is by design. We are ready to election here, and these people, they know if you are well, you will not even have interest to go and vote them. So they have to put you in that state where you have to depend, you keep on asking for their support. So, and they introduce the issue of the handouts, buying voters, as you saw in Olkalau. So my take is that it is something that is a national equation that we need to address, and it requires an honest conversation, from both ends.
Okay,
thank you.
So much. Bwana Glenn, what is your take about this now? The funds are being released by the government since you're now vying for the top seat as a National Youth Council. What is your take about this? How are we going to distribute, and how this money or these funds is being funded to Kenyans or youth?
Yeah, the problem with this country currently is what we call corruption.
Yes.
And dealing with corruption is the most difficult thing.
Yeah.
Now, when these funds are being distributed, there are those few youth that are chosen just for the media.
Yes.
To know that a certain politician is distributing
some cash. Yes.
Which is a big lie. When you talk about Nyota Fund,
yes, this is a reality.
Let me tell you the truth. Applying for Nyota Fund is not easy, because you're going to apply, and the notification that you'll get is that the window has been closed throughout. And to be sincere, I've not seen any of my friends claiming that he or she has received the Nyota Fund. So the big problem is corruption.
Corruption. Do you support this one about corruption?
Yes, corruption is a major issue in this country. And we cannot say Kenya is a poor country. We have got resources, we have got enough manpower. But now the system has some people who are very corrupt, and it has been transferring in every regime you find. They recycle these same corrupt people. So as a result of this, you find even honest people who deserve opportunities, they lose this chance. They don't get these opportunities unless you are what we call politically correct. So yes, corruption has been a major issue, and we have even seen, even by changing people who are who should lead the anti-corruption campaign, the problem still exists. So it means it is deeply entrenched in the system, in our governance, and unless we have the total overhaul of the system, something that will keep on recurring. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
There is a person by Margaret Kamau is asking about the issue of Nyota Fund, but specifically if she's focusing on there is a youth fund that is being released by the government. Do anyone receive it, and how do this actually goes, and how do people apply for it?
I'm telling you now, there comes a big problem.
Yes.
I think 2 weeks ago, there was a event, I attended an event at KICC. The president was there. So, youths were given handouts, that is 1,000 shillings. But you have to sign for a sheet called Uwezo Fund.
Uwezo Fund.
Yes.
Yes.
You can see the type of funding that is available. You sign the sheet, and then you are given 1,000 shillings. So that is
you have attended the function?
Yes. Now, that's like just bribery for numbers. But now they are using a scapegoat of Uwezo Fund.
Yes.
So accessing these funds is the most difficult thing.
But the funds is there.
The funds are there. But they are being looted by some of the politicians. Let me give you an example of what happened in Olkalau.
Yes.
Did you see what those people were given?
They
were given gas cylinders, mattresses, shoes.
Yes.
Just to bribe them. But right now we know what to do.
Yes.
We eat the money and we know what we want.
Thank you very much. But actually, when I come to the same question to Brother Paul, maybe you can give us and elaborate more of fundings, because maybe you have been busy industry in youth funding, in youth forums and everything. Is it likely mostly you see people signing in, signing out and receiving some cash, and also they don't benefit in any funding of youth?
Yeah, just like I said earlier, this is a systematic problem.
Yes.
And even me, I've been a victim of all this, because we are a youth organization, and every time the government advertise even for grants, opportunity, and even youth empowerment fund, whenever you apply, application is just for formality. Like they always have people they know will receive the fund. So it's been a challenge, because in this country, if you don't know someone somewhere who is powerful, who can make some calls, then I'm telling you, you will never get any of this funding. So yes, it is a challenge, and as young people, we are the leaders of tomorrow. We must come together, we must preach the civic education, because most of our people are informed, some of are uninformed. Like there are people who believe that these funding are just like government doing you a favor. Yet there are things that are clearly stipulated in our constitution. and they have been budgeted to support the young people. So it's upon young people to keep reaching out to their fellows. We need to have more forums where people can discuss. We have action plan, and we see ways how we can pressure the political class to act in accordance to the constitution. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. My question comes to you, Bwana Glenn. This is a question from Geoffrey Muriuki. He's asking about, is these funds being distributed to constituencies in the National Youth Council? You know, maybe you understand well how these funds comes down to the people, to the common mwananchi. It's the same question you're asking. Zimewekwa kwa mfuko wa huko kwa constituencies ama? Because members of the parliament are not giving the funds out there. And maybe we may thought these parliamentarians, they are the ones are being given this cash, they're not giving us.
Now, in every constituency right now, I think we have these small ministries.
Yes.
Like in Embakasi West, we have a small office at Maradaima of Ministry of Youth Affairs,
yes.
Ministry of Labor. So the youth must use those small offices to access these funds because it is their right to get their funds. I think that is the only solution.
To get the funds.
Yes.
Thank you so much. And the question comes whereby now we feel like job opportunity is now a big problem, a big challenge in Kenya. Bwana Victor, you can tell us more, and you have that experience on how various youth comes to you and needs some help as the CEO and the founder of the Wezesha Awards, and needs to compete to another so that he can get or she can get something small from the awards. Maybe what is your take on job opportunity and job creation in terms of employment?
Yeah, what I can say, the system has not been, when I say the system, that is the government, yes. The regime. They have not been intentional when it comes to creating jobs to young people. Because the best way to create job for young people is to encourage good economy, and you must really invest on industrialization, because it is the industry that are going to employ these young people. And access to the funds you are talking about. And you find even wherever you're coming from, you realize that there was a company before, but all these companies are dying. It means there is intentional way of allowing this local industry to die so that the foreign or the big corporation from outside the country can benefit and sell directly to people. As a result of this, you find that it is only the investors who are benefiting, while the local industry, you know, if there is an industry, even in your home area, or like in my place, we used to have the sugar companies, these jaggery companies. Yes. It employs so many people, even people who are doing agriculture are able to supply to that. So, unemployment is a crisis. In fact, it should be declared a disaster in this country, because every time, even now, when I just say I need, nowadays, just say you need volunteers, not even employees. Just say you need volunteers. You will get thousands of applications. Whenever, like now we are organizing an event, I've been approached by more than 400 people who are looking for opportunity to do photography, videography, event coverage, yes. And many event logistics. Yes. So it shows you, and if you want to know unemployment is a crisis in this country, just wait and see a politician holding a rally on a weekday. On a weekday, Monday, you will see thousands of people filling that place. These people, you will find majority of them are unemployed. So it is a big crisis in this country that really need a lot of intervention, yeah, and a long-term strategy to address it, because it is deeply rooted. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Glenn Kwako, what is your take on this job creation, job opportunity, and employment in Kenya as far as the response to what is concerned?
Right now in Kenya, the only job available is for goonism. You have to be a goon.
Yeah.
And go and rally for
someone.
The most available one. Now, what you have to know is youths are desperate out here. Youths are using drugs just because they don't have any solution. They don't have anything to do. But Emmanuel, right now I'm graduating on September.
Yes.
So how can you expect me to graduate and tupatane mjengo?
Very different thing.
I did social science. So how is social science related to mjengo?
Totally different.
Yeah.
You know, when you're talking about unemployment has been a big issue in this country. And what we are currently receiving day by day is motivation. We are tired of this motivation. So I think the government should focus on the youth and employment. Whereby there was a day Rigiji was saying that there's no any job in Kenya. Malizeni mwende mzengo.
There is a statement you made when there was a graduation somewhere.
That is a big politician saying hakuna kazi Kenya. So you finish, go mjengo. But right now even the mjengo is not there.
It's not there. Mpaka hata mjengo iko na connection.
Connection, yes.
Yeah, true.
You know, the rich call it social wealth. If you are not socially wealth, you will not get any opportunity.
Yeah, true.
And when you visit these offices, the way you will be handled, you will even regret going there again.
You will go back.
So the government should focus on unemployment as the main agenda. These politicians, the opposition and whatever, these people who are eyeing these big seats,
yes,
their first priority is to solve this unemployment
issue.
Yes.
Thank you so much for that. And there's someone, Joseph Ondieki, all the way from Kisi, watching, following us, and asking about Bwana Victor. You can answer this. He's asking why most of the youths are not funded equal, since now the government says more than 100 youths have been applying for Nyota Fund, and yet no one receives, within 10 people among them, no one has received any Nyota Fund. So he's asking why. Na unasikia kwamba rais amesema ametoa pesa vijana zaidi ya 100,000 wamepata hii pesa, na kati ya watu 10 hata mmoja hajapatikana. In the circle of 10 hakuna mtu amepata. In this response, what do you say about this? Because imeleta shida kwa watu sana in terms of applying.
Yes, I think these are just political gimmicks. The political class, they know very well that they understand the people, the Kenyans, their reasoning and everything. So they just do some of these things for camera, but in real sense you find the corruption is being propagated by the people who are surrounding them. So that is why many people are not getting these opportunities. Another reason could be the youth also are not organized, because if you even read some of the terms of this funding, you will find you are supposed to have a registered organization, whether it is a self-help group, a CBO, or you have a company with all the details and members and everything. And you find many people are shying away from organizing themselves. So you find those who organize themselves and have political connection, they end up getting these opportunities. And some of the rogue politicians and government officials are also or like registering the proxy organization also to earn from it. So making it very difficult for people who deserve them to rightfully have. Yeah. Yes.
Thank you so much. What is your take on this, Bwana Joseph Onuliwe Swali?
Now, right now, I was in the Ministry of Labor, whereby we used to register CBOs, and the there was a youth affairs, whereby they were saying they are giving loans to the CBOs and self-help group. But the truth was they were not giving any money.
No money is given out.
Those people are recovering the loans that were taken by youths 2020. You can tell me 2020 to 2026. There is no any group that was given any loan in that office. They are recovering. They are continuing to recover. What about these funds that are being given to the office? They eat.
And everything is gone.
Everything is gone like that.
Thank you.
No one is following up.
Because of time, Bwana Paul Victor, you can give us the final take on this youth empowerment. Kuna vyama zimezinduliwa, kuna forums zimezinduliwa na vijana, na baadhi ya makundi ya vijana wa kuzoa taka pia wako, na vijana wamejiingisha kwa makundi ya kujisaidia. And yet they are not benefiting from the funds, you see. Now, maybe to conclude because of time, you can give it as a synopsis of it, to respond on empowerment, job creation, na venye tunaweza fanya hawa wapate job. Kama wewe kama founder wa Wezesha Funds, what are you going to do on this as partaking in terms of youth empowerment?
Okay, thanks. So, to me, I just want to urge young people not to give up. Challenge, it's very difficult at the moment, but we need to organize ourselves. We need to keep pushing. If you are not able to any organization, be part of any organization, whether it is a church organization, a community organization. You are also welcome in Wezesha Youth Initiative, which has been championing for youth empowerment. So come, I'm very sure you'll get an opportunity to explore your talent and so on. And yes, we check more on wezeshakenya.org.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Kwako Bwana Glenn, kwa kumalizia kwa dakika moja tu ili tuweze kumalizia kipindi chetu.
Nikimalizia, you know, the government is afraid of these organizations.
Yes.
They know what the youths can do.
Yes.
The youths of 2026 are not those of back there.
Yes, yes.
So I think the government should just relax and help the youths.
And help with it once and for all. That's the only thing they can do.
Yeah.
You see now, if you can see now, people are going to election 2027. I think that is the right way to do. And you see most of the parliamentarians and they are coming to help the youth. And you have started here. Gonzim is the only job we have.
Yes.
And you can see most of them. This is the job that they are working. What is your take about youth now employment? Now you are going to be elected as a national youth leader council.
Now, when I am elected as a national youth leader, now my first priority will be on unemployment.
Okay.
Unemployment, and I think the government should allocate rehabilitation centers in these constituencies.
Yes.
Because many youths are being addicted to drugs. Many youths. When you talk about addiction, even right now when you go along this route outside here, you'll get some of the youths are just on drugs. And they are using miraa because they don't have any option. These people are depressed, and this depression is real, by the way. So my first priority is on unemployment and the rehabilitation centers.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your response on this, and thank you so much for this conversation. As we end up our conversation, it was amazing so much. We will have this conversation once again, at least before the end of this coming month, so that we can put more details on this. So so that we can have a good time to talk about youth empowerment and youth employment in Kenya. Thank you so much, viewers, for watching. Thank you so much, viewers, for TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook. My name is Emmanuel Marwa. It comes to an end to the Morning Blend show. This was a youth empowerment conversation. Have a lovely day.
Thank you.
Major Prophet Tom Chacha of King's Prophetic Church invites you to the Sunday service for praise and worship, prayers, and many more interesting and engaging activities. Join us every Sunday from 8 a.m.
Mwambie Mungu uliniokoa na wewe ulinisema ukaniokoa shida. Leo nataka nione ukinibariki, nataka nione matunda ya wokovu.
The church is located along Manyanja Road, opposite Harambee Sacco in Donholm, Nairobi. For more information, contact us on 0724311610 or find us on all our social media platforms at King's Prophetic Church. King's Prophetic Church, a palace of wonders.
Mungu wangu nakupenda, Bwana wangu nakupenda.